Hi, how are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. This is the drop-in box frame, and if you remember, I hope you do, it comes with 3 of these paper, I don't even know what they are. They're like boards, okay? They're nice and thick. They're probably 1/8 of an inch thick. Comes with 3 of them, so you actually get 6 sides that you can do different stuff on. As you can see, I've used a couple of these, okay? I have one here that we are going to paint, and I think this project's going to be really cute. Now, it's a little bit different, okay, but just stick with me. Hopefully you'll love it. I think that the idea is going to be awesome. So I have some black paint mixed up here, okay? Black paint. I use black paste, okay? This is black velvet paste. If you comment the word B, B-E-E, you will get a link. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Hi, Stephanie, welcome. Thanks for joining me. Oh, darn it. I didn't copy the right thing. Hold on. Let me do that. Comment B, B-E-E. And you'll get the link, okay, to get this stuff. Now, in the link, you'll also get pucker paste, which would be so perfect with this project. And mine is coming tomorrow, so I don't have it yet to show you, but I wanted to do this project anyway. So I will be showing you pucker paste hopefully tomorrow. God willing, either UPS or FedEx will show up with it. I have 2 orders that are supposed to be coming. And if you didn't know, I do have an event set up for my page for next, I think Tuesday is launch day, the 15th or 16th. Hey, Stephanie, how are you? Hi, Kathy, welcome. Anyways, I have an event to show y'all all the new stuff. I ordered all of it, and it's on its way. It'll be here tomorrow. So make sure that you like and follow the page. If you haven't yet commented exclamation point notify to get notifications whenever I go live, do that now, okay? And make sure that you're following along and that you comment so that you'll see my updates. But you can go over to my page and just go up to the top and go to events and click going on the event, and you'll see it whenever I go live. Okay. I'm going to dry this and check and see if I need to do another coat. Hey, Lori, I have not been live. Hi, Virginia. Welcome. I'm doing great. Thank you for joining me. I was out of town all week until late last night. Hi, Laura. I went to New Orleans on Monday morning. Early I left. And let me pull up my sleeves so I don't get paste all over them. Although this paste is washable, so it won't hurt my clothes, but I don't like to wash the sweatshirt every time I wear it. Is that bad? I'll probably wash it this time, but usually I don't wear it all the time, like for the whole day. And I just threw this on a little bit ago. It's so cold in my house right now, I'm freezing. Anywho, I was in New Orleans earlier this week, and it was storming, y'all. I don't know if y'all heard about these storms. It was so bad yesterday morning, and my flight got delayed because the plane that was coming in, that we were gonna leave on, obviously, was late because of the storms. Okay, all of the flights get delayed, and then the late ones end up being really messed up. Okay, and so it got delayed over an hour. And they texted me early in the morning, thank God, like at, I don't know, 9:30 or 10, and told me that it was going to be delayed. So I'm like, thinking about it, I'm only like 5 hours from home. I already had a rental car. And so I tell my boss, I think I might want to just go ahead and leave because our meetings were over. The day was basically done. And I'm like, I think I'm going to just drive because I don't want to go to the airport at 5 o'clock and be sitting there and have them cancel my flight. And then I'd be stuck, So he agreed. So I canceled my return flight, and I just went ahead and drove home last night. So I got home about the same time as my flight would have departed New Orleans. And it worked out perfect. It actually was not a terrible drive at all. So that was good. But I've been a busy bee this week. I had meetings in New Orleans for 3 days straight, y'all. I'm telling you, 10 hours a day, 12 hours a day. And then they wanted to go out to dinner, stay out late, get up early, have meetings. And I'm going, y'all are killing me. I'm not about this life, okay? I don't do staying up all night stuff, okay? It's past my bedtime when you're trying to get me to stay out till 10 o'clock at night to eat at dinner. Hi, Alma. How are you? Yeah, super busy. So I apologize for not being here, but I'm here now, and that's all that matters. So I did 2 coats with black velvet paste, okay? And I'm just going to dry this really well. We are going to wax this because I do not want... First of all, this is paper, okay? This is not wood. It's not chalkboard. The inserts for this drop-in frame, they are paper, so I do highly advise you to wax them. Very paintable. I've never painted one of these before, and it's very nice. It accepts paint very nicely. I am so happy to see you too, my love, and I'm glad that you miss me. I'm sorry I haven't been as consistent lately, but y'all, this job is, I love it. It's the greatest thing ever, but it is kicking my rear end big time, and it's taken away from my time from y'all, to be real honest, which I find to be unacceptable, but what can I do? Hi, Sam. How are you? You're the sweetest, Alma. Oh my goodness, you're gonna make me cry. So there's been some developments around here lately. Let me just tell y'all about those. So Chris and I are going on a cruise with our parents, with his mom and my mom and dad, okay, in September. I decided, I keep saying we. It wasn't a we, it was a me. I decided I wanted to go on a cruise, and so I started looking, and I'm like, oh, our parents should go with us. And so I call my dad and my mom, and I'm like, hey, we're going on a cruise. Y'all are coming with us. And originally, I wanted to go to the Caribbean, which would be fabulous. But we've been to the Caribbean a couple times now. I've been several times. And, you know, it's the same thing every time. And so, my dad says, well, I would really like to go to Alaska. And I'm like, okay, Dad. That's hilarious. Let me look into it and see what I can do. Well, I have a ton of air miles because I travel all the time. And so, as it turns out, I have plenty of air miles to fly us all for free up to Seattle for this cruise, which is incredible. I mean, just crazy, astounding, really. And a little just sickening whenever I think about it that I have that many from traveling. But I digress. So anywho, booked the cruise, and then I start thinking, y'all, I think too much is my problem. Okay, I get to laying around at night, and it may be my bedtime at 9 o'clock, but I'm just laying there thinking, my little brain goes like a little mouse on a wheel. And I'm like, you know, Chris and I have been talking about getting married, and I start thinking, maybe we should do that while we're there. Like, how fun would that be? And totally cool story. And it would be so much fun. And our parents would all be there. So, you know, I start looking into that. So now we're getting married on a boat in September. And y'all, my life is spinning out of control quickly with this wedding planning nonsense, which is supposed to be, it's no big deal, right? It's easy breezy. It's not easy or breezy. Yeah, super exciting, but extremely, extremely, nerve-wracking, okay? Because I'm planning this whole thing from very far away and tried to find makeup and hair artist people. None of them are available. None of them just do a few people. So luckily, one of my very best friends for the longest time, I texted her last night and I'm like, hey, come with us and be come watch us wed. Pretty much is what I told her. So her and her husband are going to come. She's going to do my hair and makeup for me. Thank God. Because I'm terrible at curling my hair. I can straighten it. I can wear it like it is now, where it looks like a rat's nest. That I've perfected. This look is perfected. I'm not freezing on my computer over here, so you might have to close out and come back in, Donna. Hi, Phyllis. How are you? Welcome. So, by the way, this is the beehive. I know I didn't show it to you, but that's the beehive. It's got some bees on it, too. They're layered. And I think we'll use those, too. But I didn't cut it apart. It is a cut apart. If you want to cut it apart, you're absolutely welcome. This is Sunnyside. Let me show you. Okay? Sunnyside. Now, remember, with this order, you will qualify to get puckered. Now, only while it's available. So, if you haven't gotten it yet, highly recommend that you do. And pucker would be absolute perfection for this one. Plus, it would be awesome with the club project. Okay, if y'all haven't seen the lemon club this month, it is too cute. I did, Lori. I'm sorry I didn't message you and tell you. But I figured that I would say it on my show. And it's been a train wreck, to be honest with you. Trying to organize everything from afar and get everything together and figure everything out. So I wanted to confirm everything before I say anything because, you know. So yeah, I called Chris at work that day and I'm like, hey, so what if we just do that? And he's like, okay. He's so cool, y'all. Literally all my whims, he's like, okay, whatever you want. But I've been spiraling for a couple of days now about the wedding. Just, you know, trying to make all the plans. And the original plan, I was not going to get a real wedding dress. I kind of wanted just a nice black dress. No, now I'm getting a wedding dress. So we're going wedding dress shopping this weekend. It's a whole thing that's happened to me here. Okay? All right, now be very careful as you're peeling this up off of this paper because, like I said, this is paper. It is not a chalkboard sheet, and this transfer is very sticky. I did wax. Okay, you need to wax well and fuzz really well. And I started to peel it up from this corner over here, and that was not going to be good. It started to peel up some. Okay, so keep that in mind. But there's our beehive. Now, I know this is backwards, okay? It should be a yellow background with black. I don't care about that, okay? I'm breaking social norms and telling Chris to marry me around here, all right? Now, I cleaned off my squeegee because all my other squeegees are in the other room. And I forgot to grab one on the way in here tonight, so. Yes, ma'am. I am. Yeah, I bought a couple of them too. And I bought them before I knew all this stuff was going on, actually. But I knew that, I know that we're going to get married. It's just the timing. And frankly, I got tired of waiting for him to buy a ring and ask me. So I told him what's going to happen and bought my own ring. Ordered my own ring. He paid for it, but I ordered it. Because social norms are dumb. So anyway, yeah, that's what's been happening. So my life has been kind of a crazy house over here. Now, I'm going to wax this again, okay? After I put that transfer down, I want to protect this surface one more time, okay? I want to make sure it's really, really dry before I do that. I do not want to peel up this paste. That honeycomb turned out really nice. I'm liking that print. It's a little bit, not perfect, and I'm loving it. I don't know if it was because I didn't do a great job or if that's the transfer. Well, it looks like that's the transfer. There's, little spots on the transfer where it doesn't, the lines aren't perfect. It's great. Hi, Laura. How are you? This is Being Kind is Cool, okay? We're going to fuzz this one again really well, okay? Make sure. That's the biggest thing. Hi, Joanne. Yes, ma'am. In September. on a cruise ship. And this developed in the last couple of weeks. Like I said, I'm nuts, okay? I'm just doing what I want, all right, around here. Now, I'm fuzzing this a lot, as you can see, because the other one I don't think, yeah. So I sent him an Etsy shop of this guy that makes custom rings, and I told him, this is the place I want to buy my ring from. And he's like, okay, because he had me design a ring, and I don't want a diamond, okay? I know that's like what you're supposed to do, but I'm sick of people telling me what I'm supposed to be doing around here, okay? Nobody can tell me anything. I've pretty much decided that you just can't tell me anything, okay? And so anyways, I ended up getting, I have my graduation ring from college is a sapphire that my parents got me, okay? And I really wanted some kind of ring like that. Okay, so I'm just taking the word B, B-E, okay? And I'm putting it up at the top here. Now, trying my best not to leave much space behind. I just broke my nail, like, it hurts real bad. Okay, just like this, okay, B. Now, we're going to dry that. Because I'm going to use that again. I just really broke my nail. And it's, like, gone. So don't look at it. Ow. Dry this really well, okay? Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna do me and what I want. And social norms, get out of here. Anywho, so, yeah, I ended up finding a sapphire. And it's absolutely beautiful. So, the guy's making it now. And super excited about it. I'll have it in June. That's the only thing that stinks is that I can't have it today. But I'll wait for it. It'll be fine. Now, I'm putting the other E here. Okay? And I'm using Shimmer Harvest, by the way, to keep with the yellowish bee theme, right? But to also kind of have a little bit of a different yellow. And it's still a yellow enough yellow. Okay, there's B. Now, the other thing you could do here is you could offset the letters, okay, if you want to. And that would be really super cool. I didn't think about that beforehand, so I didn't do that. But there's my B. Now, again, we're going to dry this. My nail's hanging on for dear life here. Yeah, I love sapphires too. It's okay. It'll be fine. I love Shimmer Harvest too, and I don't even really like yellow that much, but I sure do love it. Okay, now there's the word kind on here, which is so perfect. I love this. The N is like a little rainbow. Y'all, this transfer is super cute. Would be great on a shirt too. That's the thing I love about our stuff is that you can do multi-purpose, make multiple projects with the same exact design that are entirely different, okay? And for one $16 transfer, you could get a ton, just a ton, a metric ton of projects out of it, okay? Cute. I love that. There's even some like little stars, some glasses, I'm not even sure what that other stuff is on there. I need to go look on the website and see if I can tell. Okay, there's Be Kind. Cute, right? And on the honeycomb transfer, there's a couple of bees. They're layered. Super cute also. I don't really have a ton of room on here, so I'm not going to do that. But I'm going to move this over here so I can... oh, I almost knocked myself in the face, y'all. Alright. Dry this well. Alright, here we go. Now, it has a slot in the top. And remember, there's 3 of these, okay? Now, if you want them to be really snug in there, you can put all 3 of them in there. So, like, look, I've got multiple designs on here. I'm going to stick these behind. Just like that. So that I can store them and I can switch them out, okay? I can store them all in here. Oh, y'all, this is super cute. Oh my gosh, I love it. Look! How perfect is this? I love it. For a kid's room, a teacher, all the ideas, right? And I love bees. So, anywho, love you all. You can comment the word bee to get all the stuff to make this. And make sure that you come hang out with me tomorrow. I'm hoping I'm going to have my pucker. I'll be able to show it to you. I love you guys. See you later.